Hey everybody, it's Ronnie here, and so in today's special little video, I will actually be hosting a crochet workshop at my college, and I will be doing a tutorial on how to make a granny square, because granny squares are so versatile. And yeah, this is just going to be a fun little beginner crochet workshop that I will be hosting. And to go with that, I am making this fun little tutorial on just how to make a granny square. This one I will actually end up turning into a bag, so keep an eye out on my YouTube shorts for that, or sooner on my Instagram and TikTok if you follow me there. I will link all my socials down in the description below, along with the presentation I am using that has some really cool crochet resources like free patterns and other really cool fiber artists that use crochet in very fun and interesting ways. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video. So for your materials, you're going to need yarn of your choice, a hook to match that, some scissors, and a needle for sewing in your ends. Now, I used acrylic yarn and used a 4.5mm hook to make a slightly larger granny square. So first, you will be making a magic ring you will hold the yarn with one finger, you will bring it over your fingers, and then kind of make an X. And then you will insert your hook underneath that first loop and pull through the second, and then yarn over and pull it through. And that will make your magic ring. Feel free to rewatch that or pause it. Now for the granny square, you are going to start by chaining 3, and that chain 3 each round will count as a double crochet. Then you are going to double crochet twice, so you will yarn over, insert your hook into the magic ring, yarn over, pull it through, and then you will yarn over, pull that loop through the first 2 loops, and then with 2 loops left on your hook, you yarn over and pull over the last 2. That is how you make a double crochet, and we're going to do that one more time. Yarn over and pull through the last one. And that will be your, in quote, 3 double crochet. Then you will chain 3 and do the same thing again. You will do 3 double crochets into the magic ring. And yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And then one more time. And then you will chain 3. And you're going to repeat that 2 more times, and you will slowly see that you can get all 4 corners of your granny square. Now at the very end here, you are going to pull your magic ring closed and slip stitch to that first chain 3 right at the top, and you will see it's looking like a little baby square. Now I will show you how to do a color change if you are wanting to change colors in your granny square. So instead of just doing the normal slip stitch, which is how you can continue if you don't want to change the color, you will insert your hook, and instead of yarning over the color, you will yarn over with your new color. And so I'm changing from this lighter blue purple to this dark purple, and I'm slip stitching with that new color. And then you will just knot off your ends, and you can either sew them in, or if you're a slightly lazy crocheter like me, you can just knot it like 3 times and then cut it there, or try to like crochet over it, which is another thing I also do. So for round 2, you are going to chain 3, and after every single round you are going to turn your work, so you will be working on the back side now. And so in that corner gap, each corner will have a small little gap on it where there are no stitches, just chains. And so to continue that 3 double crochet, you're going to do your next double crochet. Don't forget that chain 3 does count as a double crochet. So when you start, you only do 2 of them. So there's your first part of the corner. And then you're going to chain 3. And in that same gap, you're going to repeat that 3 double crochet. This will be repeated for every corner as a sort of stitch increase. And then you will continue that pattern by chaining 3, and then 3 double crochet in the corner, chain 3, 3 double crochet in that same corner. I will be speeding it up a little bit since it gets pretty repetitive. Once you get the hang of making a granny square, it's pretty easy to just churn one out. Especially if you plan on making a blanket or a bag, they become pretty easy to make. Especially a simple one like this. Now at the very end, you're going to chain 3 and slip stitch to that first chain 3, just like how we did in the previous round. Or again, you can slip stitch with a new color if you were going to double crochet. Now you're going to chain 3 and turn your work. I meant if you were going to change colors. So, for round 3, I did change colors. But you will again chain 3, turn your work, and then you will yarn over, insert your hook, and do another double crochet, and then do one more, just so you will have 3 double crochet, including that chain 3 in that first gap. Now that is not a corner for us, so we'll be chaining 3 and moving on to the next gap. That is where you will repeat that sort of corner stitch we've been doing, where you double crochet 3 times, chain 3, and in that same gap, double crochet 3 times. This double crochet 3 times stitch we've been doing is sometimes referred to as a granny stitch, which is why it's called a granny square. It's kind of meant to mimic lace, which is why there's also lots of gaps. And there you go, this pattern will be repeated. So you will chain 3, and in every normal gap, you will just do 3 double crochet and move on. But for every corner, you will do 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet in that same gap. And you can just repeat that as many times as you want until you get the desired size for your granny square. Now, since I will be making a bag, just to make it look a little nicer, of course you can block it, but I don't have the time for that. So I'm just going to single crochet around the edges so it's easier to sew my 2 panels together. But that's just for my project, so it is totally optional and up to you. If you're making a vest, you might want to add straps for shoulders. If you're doing a bag, you might want to single crochet around. If you're doing earrings, you might just leave it as is and block it. It is all personal preference and up to you. I like just single crocheting around, where in the gaps I do 3 single crochet, and then once you get to the stitches, I just single crochet in each stitch, which is 3. So it's just 3, 3, 3, 3. Pretty easy to remember, lots of 3s in this pattern. And it does look a lot cleaner after. So I'm just gonna speed this on up because it's pretty simple and to the point. Again, if you have any questions about this pattern, feel free to let me know in the comments down below. There will also be a written version of this pattern up on Ribblr that I will link below if you are more of just a written down, or like kind of need to see the pattern written out. And there you go. You will slip stitch, chain 1, and sew in your ends just to finish this all up. That is why I'm using my little needle guy here. And boom, there you have it. Super cute, super easy, super simple, and super versatile with what you can use it for. Thank you so much for watching this video. I do hope you enjoyed this tutorial. You can always leave any questions or comments you have in the comment section down below. I am always happy to answer any questions you have, or even if you have crochet tutorials you'd love to see in the future, let me know. I always love to help out any way I can in the crochet community. And so yeah, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button and consider subscribing because I have some more fun and, again, interesting patterns coming out soon. And yeah, if you do follow along and make one of these, let me know. I'd love to see how it turned out. You can tag me on Instagram or TikTok or Facebook or anything, honestly, because I would just love to see what you do with your granny square. Do you turn it into a blanket, a top, anything, honestly. You can make really tiny ones, make them cute little earrings. Oh, yes. But yeah, again, thank you all so much for watching this video. I am super honored to have gotten to host the workshop for this. And yeah, don't forget to have fun crocheting. Bye!